What is up, guys? Claak here, out with another video, and today we're going to be talking about the top 5. There's only 5 classes, but the 5 classes we're going to be ranking them in order from least to worst to best. Why was that so hard a word? We're going again. What's up, you guys? Claak here, out with another video, and today we're going to do the top 5. What's up, you guys? Claak here, and today we're going to do our 5. Alright, fuck it, dude. What's up, you guys? If you're just getting back into WoW and you're wondering what the best class for healing is and what also is the worst and what you want to stay away from, go ahead and watch this video. So, starting off, the worst class currently is a Resto Shaman. Resto Shaman is the worst class. I wouldn't say by far. Their utility is amazing, meaning that their wind shears, groundings, tremors, hexes, purges are all insanely strong. Not on top of that, they also have a huge mana pool and they don't spend a whole lot of mana, so they do really well in dampening. At least they used to do really well in dampening when their healing was a little bit higher. And as I'm talking about the healing is why they're the lowest. Their healing is the lowest amount of healing output they can possibly pump out, and with this meta being with so much damage, they just can't keep people up. They can't keep themselves up. They used to have Ghost Wolf, and they used to be able to go in Ghost Wolf and be able to survive almost anything, but now they can't do that anymore because it's just not as good. And for the second worst healer is probably going to have to be Mistweaver. Mistweaver currently isn't that strong. Yeah, they get a lot of mana regeneration, so the mana isn't like the biggest issue right now. Their healing output is kind of okay. It's mediocre. It's like midline. And on top of that, they just a little bit too squishy to the point where they can just die in one kidney. And also on top of that, the meta isn't strong for them. And when I say the meta isn't strong for them, I mean other classes that they used to work well with, like Turbo and stuff like that, just simply isn't that good. Normally, Mistweaver is good with Turbo, like a Beast Cleave type of team. They can work with spellcasters. I've seen them do kind of well. But no, like they're just not that viable because what their strong points are, their strong suits are with their saps and stuns. The other classes that play with are they're just not good. They're simply just not that good. On top of that, Way the Crane kind of just blows a little bit tad too much. If they buffed Way the Crane, they could do better. Even Resto Druid is currently stronger in a TSG than a Mistweaver. Mistweaver used to do kind of well. If Crane was a little bit stronger, the Mistweaver TSG would probably be the best comp for them, but sadly that's just not the case. And for the one that's in the middle, the number 3 spot is a Disc Priest. Now for this video's sake, we're not even going to talk about Holy Priest. I know they're a healer, but like honestly, I don't even consider them like a PvP healer at all. Just throw them out. They're too bad to even begin with for this expansion. So Disc Priest is absolutely amazing in 2s because 2s is all about damage. Damage is king there. So Disc Priests sell really well because how they heal, if you don't know, is by doing damage. And they have a lot of aggressive abilities like Fear being instant. They have Dark Angel. They have Bubbles, allowing people to be able to play aggressive. So it's a very solid class. In 3s, they're kind of okay. They're not the best. Their healing output isn't the most insane, and that's why in 3s, they're not that great. I'm sure there's some comp out there that we haven't figured out yet. That they can excel in, and maybe they would excel in like a double caster comp, where they're able to just deal damage in both their DPS, just kind of just like an arcane mage, and they just blink around and get polys or something like that. Right now, the best comp that they used to be known for is RMP, and Resto Druid and Holy Pound are better than them at that. So that kind of comp is kind of out of the question. It can still work, but it's not the best. Now for the 4th healer, this healer is very strong. It's very close to the 5th one, and that is a Holy Pound. A Holy Pound has so much utility, so much. They have Bubble Bot, they have Sync, they have Freedom, they have a Divine Favor, and Trinket, and like it's just so much. They can allow their team to play as aggressive as they want, and they have a bunch of oh crap buttons. As like, you know, say a Mistweaver, like if they're in an oh crap situation, there isn't a total guarantee that they're going to survive button. The most closest thing to it for Mistweaver would be like a Cocoon, and even that is kind of like not that good. So again, probably the strongest comp right now for a Holy Paladin would probably be an RMP, Rogue Mage Helm Paladin, and this version is probably the best version of a Rogue Mage comp, better than even a Resto Druid, because a Resto Druid doesn't have that oh crap button like an Paladin would have with the bubble, bop, sank, a trinket on top of that. They just don't have all that stuff. So if a Druid gets down to 10%, it's going to be very unlikely that he's going to be able to top himself off like a Holy Paladin. You could just be like, okay, I'm just gonna bubble. Okay, I'm just gonna bop this stun. Okay, I'm just gonna trinket this stun. So you see how that could be very difficult. So Holy Paladins specialize in banging and doing a lot of damage as well. The Holy Paladin in Rogue can practically solo almost anyone without the mage even being there, just because they pump out so much damage. And on top of that, they have a lot of burst healing, especially with their wings up. They pop that, they can pretty much full heal someone with one heal. So again, it allows their team to be able to play really aggressive. And now for the strongest healer in the game is my Resto Druid. I'm so happy Resto Druid is strong. I wish we were like 3 or 4 spot because when I play my Resto Druid and I get decent rating, I don't want people to say I got decent rating because of my class. No one wants that, honestly. But I'm so happy Resto Druid is in a good spot. We have really good utility in terms of getting CC out, cross CC with our Bash and Cyclone, going in stealth form with Feral Affinity and getting a pounce on someone, allowing us to get Cyclone. We have insane heals, absolutely insane heals, and on top of that, they're healing over time spells. So like if we get CC'd, you're still going to be getting heals because we have Rejuvenation, Life Bloom, Regrowth, even possibly Wild Growth on you. So there's a lot that we can have on you to be able to heal you. Again, one of the things that is kind of scary about Resto Druid is if you fall behind as a Resto Druid, it's very hard to get yourself back up. We don't have very much things like other classes do. Again, like a Mistweaver having a Cocoon, Holy Paladin. At least Resto Shaman have a Spirit Link. We don't really have anything. In terms of difficulty, I think Resto Druid is one of the hardest healers to play. If you know how to Cyclone well, or you start to learn how to Cyclone well and learn your positioning, by the way, go check out my other video, I'll help you on that. You can be an insanely god druid. There's a lot of outplay you can do. As a Holy Paladin and like other healers, there isn't a whole lot of outplaying you can do like a Resto Druid. Resto Druid is very unique in terms of stuff like that. So that is the 5 healers rated. If you guys like the video, go ahead and let me know down below. Make sure to leave a like and sub, and go check my Twitch channel, please. I love you. Check it out. Peace, guys. Have a good one.